march for ERA to stop this terrible, terrible insult to the earth called the Jabiluka mine, and it sucks, man. So I plan to go bury myself in the dirt up there and let them try and dig me out of the dirt, mate. Let me tell you.
Protest is a great way of spreading information to lots of other people. You can't depend on newspapers or television these days. They're owned by 3 different people.
You know, this was us creating the new world that we wanted to see.
Members of the JAG group decided that they would pitch a tent and occupy the site for an indefinite period. When we got down here, we attempted to put up the tents, and the police did their best to try and prevent us from doing so.
Police liaison, or supposedly police liaison, I am asking the police to get off the tent. Drop us off the tent! 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 Drop us off
the tent! But the weight of numbers, we ended up erecting 2 or 3 tents.
On film, bro. Don't get trigger happy, buddy.
General consensus at the time that it would be something that would last maybe only that night or 2 nights. We set up a sound system and had a bit of a party here, and a few people came back later and set up tents.
Rock the discotheque.
Plan on showing the people how to have fun and protest and to get them to dance, and through dancing we will have a revolution.
So we want this music to carry on
under the Save Mother Earth Act. Come on, man, it's not that noisy.
Can we actually...
It's not that noisy, really.
The DRA made a noise complaint. No, he reckons it's a noise complaint.
No, we're not going to do it. We just have to, since there is no hierarchy in this, we have to talk to everybody.
You know, we are one people, and we are here to have fun.
Police reckon there's some act that reckons we should stop making noise, but I reckon we've got a right to make noise considering the issues, considering what's at stake, you know, the whole future of the planet. I don't reckon a little bit of inspirational electronic music's going to hurt anyone.
Dance in its very nature is something that brings people together, and when people come together doing something that they enjoy, it creates a positive energy.
Full power. Turn up the music. Full power. Turn up the music. People power. Turn up the music. Full power. Turn up the music. People power. People power. People power. People power.
State of origin drunken yobbos all around the city making heaps more noise and causing more trouble than we have caused here.
Most of the people here in these camps and that put on the protest parties, they're not motivated by money, they're motivated by generosity and showing people how to have a good time, and hopefully that generosity is self-perpetuating, where it will overflow into the greater community. When 3 weeks later, this is the result. We're still here, and each day we try to improve on the position that we've secured here, and we don't intend giving it back.
We're here in Circular Quay, just outside the ERA building. They're the ones that are destroying Kakadu with their Jabiluka mine. And basically our presence here has been going on for 3 weeks. And we're trying to cause an embarrassment. Well, our presence here is causing an embarrassment to ERA because we don't want the Jabiluka mine. For at least 100,000 years, that land will be polluted. The 10 Embassy is drawing international attention to what's going on in Jabiluka. It's so weird to have a camp as though we're in the bush right in the centre of the city, and it's really colourful, and so a lot of people stop by. What ERA plan to do is a disgrace. We want to finish ERA. We want to put them out of business because they want to turn what is sacred not just to the people in this country but to the people of the world for environmental and cultural reasons. They want to turn that into money, and nobody's going to see the money. That money's just going to go out, and it's going to go into the hands of a few.
Rather than the mining companies having truck drivers and policemen fight their battles, that we would come here and lay siege to their castle. For the first 2 weeks, the government, we presume, was getting pressure from ERA, and that filtered down to a local level. Now, most of the local police used their discretion and realised they were a peaceful protest. People higher up in the police appeared to be doing was trying to get other inspectors, so each day we had a new team of police come down here and try to negotiate us out of here. That energy you get from these people is what sustains you here. Just by being out the front and having people tell you how glad they are that you're here, and we are the only hope that these people have of stopping this, and they're relying on us to stop it, and we don't intend letting them down. We've been here and we've assured them that we're not going to go. We are here to have fun. We are here to enjoy ourselves and not to get wrapped up in the winner-take-all attitude that exists with big business.
Next Friday night, 101 drummers at Circular Quay, the Jabiluka drumming. We're going to have 101 or more drummers here. And these people are all committed 100% to stopping the mine.
Sydney's going off. There's a tent embassy down at Energy Resources Australia. We've got an action tomorrow night, which will be the first introduction of the bus to the people, and they'll be able to see where their money went from the last party.
At the Ohms Not Bombs parties, information about campaigns was transmitted to the dance floor via big screen video and audio samples pre-prepared on computers and samplers. Sydney acts, Video Subvertigo, Non-Bossy Posse and Organicy Sound System were prolific purveyors of this agit audio video style. Large fund and awareness-raising dances occurred, as well as small info sound systems around Sydney.
We've got lots of videos and we're mixing them together like a DJ might mix records, and we've got a video projector in a club space or a rave space, and we're showing the people themselves and what they're doing in their lives and how they're making a difference to this planet.
No, I just saw one of the Ohms Not Bombs crew band. There's Pete popping out of the mix. Classic.
Yeah. Well, that's
Pete with his classic glass on, so that's it. It's the crew doing their thing.
Yeah. We all want to see ourselves,
That's
and
it. We can dance.
it's our own story.
So I'm filming my footage mixed up by you with him in it.
With me in it, yeah.
So this is really cut and paste, isn't it? Do you want to explain what cut and paste is all about? Because that's what we do. We're cutters and pasters, aren't we?
Cut and paste. It's like a
technology pirates.
In all the information and media that you get in the 90s, you know, we grab the bits that we're interested in, the bits that are likely to cause change, and like a DJ would choose a tune, we're choosing information and different bits of visual and audio information and placing them in a story. I mean, I first sort of understood cut and paste possibilities when I heard turntablism through hip hop, you know, and someone's just got two finished products and they're making a third thing. That's a new thing again, and it stops the finished product being finished.
We don't want to kill our music. We don't want to kill our videos. We want to keep them living.
Yeah.
You know, just fold them back into each other, mix.
Turn that compost
heap over. It's like a compost heap. It's like a loaf of bread. You know, you just keep bending it over. It's got 1,000 layers. It's like phyllo pastry. It's got oil. It's got flour. It's got nutrients.
With all this compost turning over, you get humus.
You got to have a sense of humour.
You got to have a sense of humour.
Yeah.
We fixed this bus up through a collective. There was Scottish Chris, the driver.
$3,000 state transit bus from Wollongong.
Something that we could take to up to Jabiluka, across Australia through the desert.
The bus was a all-in-one people media awareness campaign against the uranium mine in Jabiluka. With the help of Tony, of course, as well. Thank you, Tony. He came to sort of save the day on many occasions.
Just as rave and hip-hop culture took root in Sydney, Graffiti Hall of Fame was established by Tony Spanos at his Alexandria Meatworks in 1990. The graffiti-covered space helped unite local battling graffiti crews, who all helped to cover the car park in its iconic murals. Graffiti Hall of Fame also became an inner-city youth encouragement centre, a headquarters of Tony's projects, which included supporting local environmental and music initiatives, as well as Indigenous sports teams and social justice campaigns at Redfern's and Battle Block.
Back in the 90s I could see this wonderful art. It looked like ancient Greek to me. It was in my DNA somewhere. I could read it but I couldn't understand it. It was very colourful. So I opened up the car park and DA approved it, the Graffiti Hall of Fame, sponsored all the art of the young people so they could possibly have their dreams come true and inspire other young people through art to come out of the shell. And the graffiti boys were endangered species. You know, the police hate them the most and they're dying for their art, hanging off trains or whatever. Showmanship, but they just needed to collect their energy and put it on a different platform than the railway one, you know. And they did, and they became famous, and all those kids that were underground traded in their criminal records for a business card and they survived it, and then all they did is give them a car park and turn it into something amazing, and then got me in all this trouble with the authorities, and I had to balance out which is better, you know, to stay on the front line or surrender in front of them all. And I knew that I couldn't make the difference and they had no chance without me, so I may as well jump ship and stay on their side and blow the lot.
Graffiti Hall of Fame was crucial in helping make the Ohms Not Bombs tour to Jabiluka possible.
Cleaning up and working, and whoever wants to work, and the profits can then go to Jabiluka. But we need to be paying a lot of the young kids that come around here some wages, because they're doing it all for free with just a little coffee money and whatever. So we do a Saturday night party regularly out there, and a recovery Sunday morning going off for everyone, all the little team of operators and everyone. So we can raise thousands for Jabiluka and thousands for us.
We can take over the planet with doffers. Mr. Shopkeeper.
Ohms Not Bombs is here to save the world from the evils of uranium mining, and the shop is a bit of an epicentre in Sydney to let people know what's going out in the big bad world so they can stop the corporate desolation of the world and save our planet, give it back to the people.
Right, let's do it, gang. Say goodbye.
We've just left Crown Street 333. Kiz has got a friend that we can all stay at, and we'll just meet the bus when it turns up and then go straight to Parliament House.
It was really exciting when we left Sydney because we felt like finally we were doing what we were planning to do.
The pure logistical exercise of moving I guess an 8-ton bus around was was quite a feat, full of sound systems and full of performers and DJs and generators and tents.